The fragrance in front of me is something considered a renaissance in masculine perfumery. It's a scent that is soft yet harsh, light yet heavy, peculiar yet curious. It's a mesmerizing scent with the most horrendous bottle. This is Moschino Toy Boy. Toy Boy is the new exclusive fragrance by Moschino that reinterprets elegance with a touch of irony. It speaks to a unique, dynamic, enthusiastic, and passionate man, but one who is not afraid to reveal his more tender and playful side. Toy Boy is an exciting play of endless codes, seeking out re-evaluation and liberation. Toy Boy was the first fragrance for men designed by Jeremy Scott, the creative designer, and it follows the Toy line, which was first launched in 2014, followed by Toy 2 for women in 2018. This fragrance is an eau de parfum concentration and comes in a 30ml size for $56, a 50ml size for $76, or a 100ml size, which is the one that I have here, for $96. This fragrance can also be found at discounted fragrance sites for a fraction of the retail cost. Now, taking a look at this monstrosity of a bottle, you get a glossy black glass with a silver finish in the shape of a bear. The design is so weird because to spray the fragrance, you have to rip off the bear's head from its body. The cap isn't very well built and it seems pretty cheap in your hand. However, the atomizer is decent. It gives you one of those longer sprays like a mist. It's not amazing, it's decent. This fragrance has the top notes of Italy bergamot, pink berries, elemi buds, Indonesian nutmeg, pear green, and cloves. There's middle notes of Neo Absolute Opal rose, flax flowers, cashmeran, magnolia, and the base notes of vetiver, Haiti opal, amber max, and something called silkolide. I've been wearing this fragrance for about a week now. I was able to test it in warm environments and cold environments, usually during the day. And upon the opening of this fragrance, you're hit with a mix of wood and rose. And I realized that within the first 10 to 20 minutes into this fragrance, those notes come off very harsh and stinging to the nose. Some have even said that they've gotten headaches from it, and I suspect being because these notes aren't very traditional, they aren't known to work very well together, as well as it's a bit of a synthetic fragrance, so it does open up a bit harsh to you. But after those notes get time to settle, I would say about maybe 20 minutes in, it rests very, very well on your skin. The rose, the pink pepper, and the pear, they push together harmoniously to the forefront of the fragrance. The pear gives the fragrance a bit of a fresh scent, while the rose and the pink pepper give you that sweet and spicy combination. And the pear also gives it a bit of aquatic notes, a little bit. I think it's because the pear notes in this fragrance is more of a watery pear notes. And you gotta think about this fragrance like rose water, really. You smell like rose water, with a little bit of a woody base. But the scent only gets better with time. As the dry down starts to kick in and you pass those middle notes, you're gonna see that you can distinguish this fragrance as a masculine scent. Those heavier notes of vetiver, amber take charge, and they carry those lingering top notes till the end. That amber max and that silkolide are just synthetic molecules for amber and musk accords, and it all comes together very well. I'm really liking this fragrance. It's something unique. It's not something that you're going to see everyone have. But the thing about it is that rose is not something that is commonly used in men's fragrances. Many have tried to pull it off, and only a few have succeeded. Don't even waste your time looking at Tom Ford's rose lineup when this beauty is here, and it's here for a lot less. It's for someone who can pull off a fragrance that shows you aren't really scared of a feminine touch. Even though this fragrance is unisex, in my opinion, you can tell that it's geared towards more of the male audience, with those synthetic musk and woody notes in the dry down. And to be honest, I really enjoy this fragrance. I love how this thing smells. I love the direction Moschino took with this scent. I love how it's so unique and that it's not a scent that carries those macho, popular masculine notes like amber and tonka that ring through and through in these new fragrances we get these days. It's not something that's going to sell shelves at a perfume store, and it smells different, but a good different. And that's why a lot of people have so many different thoughts about it, because you're getting a fragrance with rose, which is a feminine fragrance. However, it works well for the male. And that's where you get all these weird comparisons, you know, where it is peculiar yet curious. It is light yet heavy, because that's what you get from it. You feel like the notes and the scent in this fragrance shouldn't work, yet it does. And I absolutely love it. And this fragrance also projects heavily. It performs like a champ, both in cold weather and high heat situations. And usually I spray about 3 to 4 sprays max, but I get at least 8 to 10 hours from this fragrance. I won't recommend spraying anything more than 3 to 4 unless you want to get a headache from that harsh opening. It leaves a tremendous sillage, you get great